Hey guys, welcome back to Life on the Eddy Family Farm. First off, I wanted to kind of show y'all that this turkey's been laying every single day, and she's actually right outside. It's the brown turkey that we have. I don't know the actual name, but there's 7 eggs there. There should be another one later on today. But it's so crazy where you find eggs. And I mean, we've never really found them anywhere except their actual either nesting boxes or in their coop, just because the ones that we have out are all roosters. Now, I think we have a chocolate hen up, like she stays up with the horses and stuff like that, but I don't even know if she's actually laying. But it's just crazy to find eggs. I've always wanted to do that, like I don't know, driving down the road and like see some eggs right over by the hay bales or something like that. I think that'd be kind of neat. But anyways, let's get up to the chickens and see how many they have so far. Yesterday we only got 5 eggs. But the day before, we got 12 eggs. So it's kind of, I don't know if it's just that time of day that maybe we didn't, maybe we checked them too early, or maybe because of the weather, how it's up and down, maybe it's something with that. I don't really know. I just know that one day we got half what we got the day before. So we got some rain and some thunderstorms last night, and it got all nasty. Let's look in here. We got one inside the hay boxes or nest boxes, one on top, one underneath. Hi girls and boys. Oh, we got a fake egg on the ground. They must have moved it. How are y'all doing? Huh? Looks like fake ones in there. So it doesn't look like they actually laid this morning. Oh, now there is one in here. Oh, and there's a blue inside there, or splash. I think they're called blues too. But in that one on the right, there's a real egg and a fake egg. And then y'all. So we have a bunch of shavings. We keep putting shavings out, and I'm going to go ahead and get this other bag and go ahead and lay it out here for them. I don't know if I'll get a lot of that recording because I don't have the camera stand over here, but I'm going to go ahead and try to do that. All right, watch out, girls and boys. Y'all want some of this to warm you up? All right, there you go. You could tell, go away, guineas. You could tell how the wind is blowing this way. And we did finally get a tarp. We just got to put it in here. Put it on the back side. There we go. Now it's coming. Oh, there it goes. Oh. What do you think about that? Huh? What do y'all think about that? Alright. We'll leave you to it now that I'm all muddy. Alright, so now they should be happy for a minute, but you can see they like the dirt, they like the mud. It just kind of gives them that area for the worms, I guess. I don't know. Hi. Hi, Stevie. Hi, baby. Hi. How are you doing? Hi, baby. You have plenty of shelter being let out. I don't know why you don't go find some. Or did you find some? Horses love, hi. They love it in the rain. Or I've noticed, oh God, horse hay or horse hair flying. I've noticed that horses, llamas, donkeys, they can have all the shelters in the world right at their fingertips, or I guess that doesn't make sense, and they will still choose to be outside. They might go under a tree, but they do not like that enclosure, I guess. I don't know, but yeah. So anyways, we'll get down here. Speaking of the llamas and the donkeys, and actually turkey, this brown turkey right here, I believe to be the mama to them turkey eggs. Her right here. Are you the mama? What are you doing? Oh, Stevie. Hello, Princess Layla. Hi, sister. How are you? And how are you? Would you like to say hello today? Hi. Hi, Mama. Come here. Hi, Mama. Hello. This is Jill, I think. I think so. She's darker than he is and smaller, yeah, or bigger. Hi. Y'all are loud. It's one thing about donkeys is they are very loud when, like, I'll go outside. Last night I went outside because I bought some pop, and I went outside to my car to get the 24 pack, and they start hollering. They're like, oh, someone's outside, and that's really good. Now, we're still, I believe we are, oh my gosh. Are y'all being nice to each other? Carly and Badger are best friends. They are true best friends. Look at them. Every time I turn around, they're not looking. She just loves him so much. She really does. But they're true best friends. I think because they act around the same age. But they, yeah. Carly, is that your best friend? Is that your best friend? Look, Badger's gonna come up to me. Hi. Hi, Badger. That's a good one. Oh my goodness. Yes. Hi, Badger. Good boy. Look, Carly might make Badger more friendly because she's a sweetheart. Hi. No. Go make him a sweetheart. They're so funny. Go down here. It's chilly. That's why I got my hoodie and my jacket on. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be in the 60s today. But we're also going to have 60 mile per hour winds, which is something that I think it's pretty cool to see the wind whirling and stuff like that. But it's also like, it's not good, especially for some people that drive. It's not good. But you can see back here, we still have the puppies in their little pen. They're still in jail, and I know some people don't like that. They think they just need to be back in there with the goats and stuff. But that's the thing, is they can get out of that pen right now, and that's what they're doing. They're getting out, and they're not staying in with the goats. So that was the best shelter that we actually had for them. And they can get underneath that deal too. So we're keeping an eye on them, but they're in no harm. Looks like the road doing some more work on the roadway, which is good, because the faster they get that up, that's what I told Brandon. I said, everything's coming at once. Oh, and I didn't mention on our channel, or my channel, that we had some news about the Chickasaw Nation Housing Department. It's like I started talking about them, so they started whimpering. But the housing place, they actually, I'll give you the full story. I was sitting at the bus stop, which is right up the road, like literally almost across the street, kind of diagonal. And I was sitting there, and I was like, someone's pulling up to our gate. So they sat there maybe, I don't know, 20 seconds or so, and they came back and was pulling out. I was getting ready to call Brandon, but they pulled out, and I was like, okay, never mind. Well, they pull up right beside me, and they say, can I have your code? And at first I'm thinking, no, you can't have my code. That's just something you don't ask people. But I noticed on his shirt, it says Chickasaw Nation. So I was like, yes, you can have my code. And I gave him the code to the gate. And then he goes to ask, well, can I give this code to all the contractors? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, okay, I just making sure, because I mean, obviously they're going to have to be bringing stuff in and out. And I was like, yeah, give him the code. And he made a joke about, couldn't you make it an easier code? And I was like, it is pretty easy. But so that's the exciting news. So I called Brandon as soon as they pulled up to the gate. I was still sitting there waiting on the kids to get off the bus. And I called Brandon. I'm like, hey, the Chickasaw Nation's at our gate, hurry up. And he was like, no, you're lying. And I was like, no, for real. And so he gets here, and I still sit up the deal probably 10-15 minutes. So by the time I get over here, Brandon's talking to the guys. The guys are still sitting in their truck. Brandon just went out to talk to them. And they were talking bobcat and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, I missed the good details. But pretty much he was showing a guy that was with him like everything that's going to be going on with the house, whatever he needed to know. And so yeah, that's the exciting news. I've been waiting for a while, and so it should start speeding up. I just don't exactly know when, but yeah, it's going to be speeding up. And while I've been telling this whole story, someone has been waiting patiently on me to pet her. Are you waiting for me to love on you, baby? Huh? You're the sweetest little girl in my whole life. Yes, you are. You are so sweet and beautiful. I love you so much. Look, she's starting to get some fur. Starting to get some hair down here. Even her stitches are going away. Like there's still, you can still see like one or two, looks like right here, but you're looking so good, so good. And some people have asked about her teats and how they're black or whatever, but no, that's the color she is. If you could tell right here, she is black and white and, well, kind of pinkish underneath. And that is just the color she is. She's got polka dots. She's almost like a Dalmatian with her skin. You just don't see that because of all the fur. Did you good girl? How's your good girl? What are you doing? You want some more lovin's? So we still have not had kids from this one over by the dome. I don't know. Some days, just like the other goats, some days she looks huge, some days she doesn't. And then the Billy thinks he is king of the hay, so he's on there. All right, so we're gonna get back over here. Are you my yard ornament? We're gonna get back in here and go check on the rest of them. Look at that beautiful pond. I'll close this up. All right. It's getting big. Hey, Top Top. What you doing, babe? What you doing, babe? Huh? What you doing? Don't jump on me, though, okay? I don't want to get muddy. Good boy. Yes, he's a good boy. Show me how pretty you are. Show me how pretty you are. Get him. I get him. Oh my goodness. Hi, Juliet. Hi. You snacking on some of that grain? Looks like there's some grain that got all soury looking. Hi, sis. Hi, guys. That wasn't a very good hay bale, was it? Got sticks and all kinds of nastiness in it. Hi. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Oh my goodness, it is not breakfast time. It is not time to eat. It is not. Y'all should be used to me coming out here saying hello. Look, you even got a chicken in here. Let's see, Crybaby and Red Bear. Y'all are the two that I've been waiting to watch. Uh-oh, I don't see Red Bear. Maybe I'm looking right at her. Oh yeah, I am. There's Red Bear. All right, Crybaby, I hear you back there. All right. What? What is it? These goats think we come outside and we got stuff to do. So I'm going to take y'all back here. And I know sometimes you may think that you're watching the same video because, like Brandon on Eddy Family Farm, we did some more burning and stuff over here. And I don't want y'all to feel that way, but I know there are some of you that don't watch, that y'all only choose to watch one of our channels, and you may choose to watch mine and not his. So I just want to just kind of show y'all what we've been doing the last few days, which was burning. So we burned a bunch. These ones got really big. They were very much under control, but they got big. And I completely forgot we put one of these totes back here a long time ago. It was just a broken up one, as you can see. But that was that brush fire. Obviously, we're gonna get all of like the scraps from this one. There's a burn right over here. We're gonna get the scraps from it. And then there's a burn over on the other side. and I'll take y'all to that one too. But all three of them, we'll get all the extra and put it together and make another big bonfire. But this one still has some ash. This was a huge tree, and it finally came down. So you could probably even, let me see if I can, you can see the smoke still. It's still kind of burning a little bit. But I got hung up in some thorns. Okay. No, that's pretty solid. But this right here came off of this. It was actually laying this way, and Brandon pushed it up. But then, and then he came in after the fire and pushed all this back up here so that we could light it back on fire. We thought this tree was going to come down, but it didn't. I'm seeing if I can get a better angle. Let's see. Because you can tell it was on fire. Like the whole night, it was on fire. But it didn't get enough, I guess. But yeah, I guess it didn't get enough heat or something, because Brayden even pushed it with the tractor and it was stiff. It was not moving. But those are those two. Those were kind of the smaller ones. Then we had this huge one back here. This was at the very, very beginning of living here. We pushed all these together. When we put this fence up, when we actually had the gate coming this way, we didn't have it way down there. We had, I think it was the Premier fencing actually. So Brayden had to make sure there was no sticks or nothing touching the electric fence. But it's mostly gone. And he's brought some stuff over here. But like all these little stragglers and everything, we're going to push all together. And we're going to actually get all of it and burn it again. And it's fun, but it is smelly. Like we had a couple days that even though we was inside the house, we still smelled like we were burning stuff, and it was just because all the ash and stuff and the wind and everything. But anyways, I'm gonna go help Brandon, and I know I say that a lot, but on the farm, work is never done. So sometimes I just have to stop and be like, let me help you, Brandon. You can't do it all, so I want to help you. So, yeah. I'm going to go see if he is ready to get his day started, and we're going to go and get some stuff done. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up, turn the notification bell on, and subscribe. God bless.